Alright, y'all, so we about to go hit some back. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been drinking pre-workout for a long time. I just been drinking black coffee. I feel like I've spoken just to, even to my sister and to like other people, like they may not be the hardest like gym goers and stuff like that, but I just think like if those type of people, they're like, yeah, you don't even need pre-workout. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I feel like we as like gym rats, for example, people who like are constantly going to the gym and they go hard. Sometimes like the weight is heavy and stuff, but I feel like we just psych ourselves out. Like if it makes me think like, do we really need it? Like, cause yesterday, me too, like when I put on my music, you know, when you get in that zone, you get hyped up. I feel like that's when I hit my like my weaker set, because when I had no music and I just like was paying attention and I was like really like attentive during the set because I had no music, I hit like 5 reps for 3 plates on a hacksaw, which to me that's like a lot. But yeah, so I'm just making this video to be like, look, I'm just drinking my black coffee. Yes, that's still caffeine, but sometimes you don't need to be cracked out of your mind. Like the fact that you even have that mentality that you got to be like out of your mind to do certain things just goes to show sometimes as gym rats we hype it up too much. We hype up things so much to the point of like, and then I feel like in a sense it's kind of our ego too, because it's like we want the challenge to be bigger. That way it could be like it's more satisfying when we like knock it down. But think about it, if you want to progress, you can't be looking at every single challenge as it being like, you know, RP, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't look at every challenge to the point of like, oh, this is too crazy, this is too much, because then you burn out. You have to look. All right, y'all, so as you can see, we already finished the workout. We hit back. That wasn't the back day from today, but it's kind of almost similar. Well, it's kind of the same thing because I basically do the same thing. I hit rows first, then I hit pull downs, and I just hit rear delts. And I also did biceps today. But you know, when it comes to back training, I feel like this is one of the most simplest things, because in terms of technique, then yeah, you really have to get it down, and it might not seem that simple. Like, it's just a bunch of rows, pull downs, and people even say like you don't even have to train rear delts since they get hit like while you're training back. If I had to be honest, then I would have to say like I'm gonna train rear delts no matter if they like getting hit, you know, during the back, because I'm gonna go and hit them directly. Because if anything, people basically always neglect rear delts, and I don't care what people say. Like, people said the same thing about like lower chest. Your lower chest is gonna get big from all these other whatever, when that's not even the case. Like, people say like people naturally have a big lower chest. That wasn't the case until like literally I have to start decline pressing, and that's when you actually see the improvement in my lower chest. The only thing that I will say is true is incline pressing. Ever since I started incline pressing, I had no need to like do any other type of like front shoulder whatever, I had no need. Like, if anything, you could always see like how, well, obviously you can't really see now, but like, I'm not gonna lie, like when it comes to just incline pressing, that has actually like redeveloped my front delts, and I do believe you don't need anything more than that, especially if you're going heavy. But yeah, so today was back day, and I'm just trying to make this video, and to be honest, I want to make more videos just about food in general. One, because you got to understand, like, you need to eat food, and it's so important, up to the point, like, I literally was stuck on a plate and a 25 for the incline for the longest. I would say like about like a month, or not even. I would say like a good, oh my goodness, now that I think back on it, I was stuck on a plate and incline for about a year, you know. Like, people don't understand, like, that's how you literally break plateaus, is you eat more. Like, you have to consistently be eating more. If you know, like, you're kind of like tired of eating, you kind of like know you're doing something good. But people just be over here eating whenever they feel hungry. Like, obviously you're eating more than your maintenance calories. Like, so if you're not eating any type of like crazy high caloric foods, like, let's say for example some cereal, or like some like, and even then, or like a pizza, like, people don't be eating that much junk food to that degree consistently. So maybe on those days you do hit your calories, but on those other days that you just eat something and you get full, like, I promise you, you're probably not hitting your calories like the way you think you should be. The way I know I hit my calories is I try to eat like about, if I can't eat like, oh my goodness, like 6 meals a day, I'm not tripping. I eat like probably like four good meals, like 4 meals that I know they have like a bunch of protein in it. Then, like, if I knew I didn't eat the whole day, to just get in my calories, I'm just slamming down peanuts. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but just slam it down, because I know that whole thing is almost like 3,000 calories of the little freaking peanut, whatever. I won't get it now, but I'm sorry, but it's like this yay big. Like, it just has a bunch of peanuts. Whole thing is like 2,700 calories. I know for a fact if I ate 4 regular meals, each meal had to at least have like around 500. So what's that times 4? 2,000. And then if I ate like around like half of those peanuts, if it was almost like 3,000, then we're gonna say that's 1,500. So I'm already hitting like 3,500 calories, and that's not the point too. Like, that's on the low end, is what I'm trying to say. Like, if you only ate 4 meals, if the meals were only 500, because realistically, like, not every meal is just flat on 500. Like, 500 calories for one meal is probably not what you're eating, especially if you're bulking. Like, this plate, even though it looks like really simple, just off the oil and everything on the ground beef and the sauce that I put on it, just the drink that I had just now, like, everything combined, I know for a fact I'm hitting around like 4,000 calories. But that's the thing, like, you has to feel like you're actually working, and a lot of people don't put in that work when it comes to the diet. So I'm just saying, like, this is a reminder. I promise you, once you hit that plateau, you hitting it hard, and I'm telling you, You won't just start floating past it no matter how much intensity you put. You have to put that same intensity within your diet. So with that being said, I'm out.